YouTube. How y'all doing? It's been a minute since you heard from me. This stripper bitch has been just working and trying to figure it out. Today is Sunday, which means I don't know if it's the end of the week or the beginning of the week, but I'll insert a picture of like what I've been doing to look cute at the club and everything. I have been a little MIA. I'm stretching right now. That's just because I've been like trying to figure out this stripping shit. It's a world of secrecy, not just with the customers, but like amongst the dancers, amongst the managers. Like, you have to slowly peel back things. I mean, I guess you could be the kind of person that asks directly more questions, but I don't know. It's definitely a place where at times it feels competitive with the other dancers, and then at other times it feels very like sisterhood and like we're here to support each other. There's times where it's like every man for himself, and then there's times where it's like when we work together we really like. I've really just been trying to find other clubs and figure out where do I belong, where should I be, what's the best club for me, what's the best vibe for me. I went to one other club, and then my home club found out because a customer ratted on me. Like, they got a little pissed at me about it, and I just haven't been back to that club since. But now I'm considering going over there and pulling a night shift. My main goal is to live on my own. And then once I live on my own, I want to start like really getting into my life, obviously, and like content creation, and just being 100% focused on what I'm doing with my life and managing my finances, and like being focused on savings, and just like I've just been so poor and my credit is like so bad, and I'm just a 20-something that is trying to live a normal existence where I just have an apartment and I can afford to feed myself and I can buy cute outfits if I want them. Like, sorry, like I just want to be a basic consumer, but like in the modern age, like that is quite literally the biggest privilege. It's a privilege to be able to just casually purchase some clothes and some shoes that you like. Can't even do that. I've just been craving that like independence, financial independence. Like, I have my own apartment. No one can tell me shit. If you're coming into my space, and if I don't want you in my space anymore, I can tell you to get the fuck out. That's the privilege that I want to be able to have. And so to be able to afford that kind of lifestyle that I want, I need to be making like minimum $300 shifts. Average. Like my nightly average for that week, my average needs to be like $300 a night for me to be able to sustain like a studio apartment by myself, and like a car by myself, and gas and groceries and bills and everything. It's like this, but it feels like it's always like this, and then a random day that'll be like, oh, okay, if that one customer didn't come in today, I would not have made shit. So sometimes it feels weird that it really is dependent on just one man taking an interest in you and however much money that man has. I thought my club was very dead, but so there's a third club that I tried to audition at. They told me that they're not hiring right now, and that's because there's a lot of like ICE raids going on, specifically in the clubs in my area. This third club that I wanted to work at, I tried to get hired right before Halloween. And I think they liked me, but he just said that they can't hire anyone right now, and I think it's because of these raids that are going on. They're probably getting like a wave of girls that are trying to work over there. So I think I can get hired at the other club. My birthday's in a month, and so I'm just focused on diet, showing up to work. But I have talked to some of my dancing friends that I'm making at my current club. They tell me that they make $300, but they stay until the club closes. So I think maybe it's not even necessarily like trying this club and trying that club. I think it's just about being on night shift. I think I can either stay at the current club I'm at, try that second club night shift, or I can still try and get on that third club. I was thinking of auditioning after my birthday. Like, I think a month would be enough time for them to like get back to being able to hire girls to work for them. I don't know. But also I watched a lot of the girls that were clocking in as I was waiting to do my application and everything, and I was like, oh, this seems like a caliber of women that I'm not at yet. But just like thin wise, like I'm still pretty bigger. You see that little tummy. Tone up for 1 to 2 months, I'd be hireable over there. But I dance my booty off, let me tell you. My club is okay. So this is, if you are like a girl that is trying to get into clubs and you don't know shit about clubs, let me tell you some things that I was not familiar with until I started working. And like, I'm very green still, but I was like greeny green. One thing that I was slightly privy to, but I didn't completely understand, was Cubans in the club. I have no problem with whoever wants to make money in the club. But when I say Cubans in the club, what I mean is, as I understand it, these women are being... they hang out together, they come to work together, they leave together, they do extras in the VIP. They are likely the reason that you can't get a VIP because of what they do in VIP. And I'm not even judging what they do. I can't imagine what their day of work is like, because my day of work is just hanging out with my previous coworkers, which was like the bartender and the other waitresses. Like, I went from waitress to stripper. So my day entails like I still hang out at the bar with the bartender, because that's who I first became friends with at this club, and like management and everything. And then I kind of just sit at the bar and wait for customers to come in. And then, because I'm already sitting there and I already look cute, I just start chatting them up. And then half the time, like, they either want to get a dance or they come to the bar, because that's just... Some regulars literally are just there to like bar sit, and they tell you that they don't do dances, and they tell you that they're just here to waste time. And like, it is disheartening to be told to your face by customers that they are not here to spend money. They are just here to take up space and like get a free show, get free attention from young women that they would never get even looked at in the grocery store. But they want to like come in here and pay for overpriced beer, and just be a body in your workspace that isn't here to tip you out and make your work day worth coming to do, you know? It feels like I just kind of hang out at the bar and chat with customers, and then get called up on stage, and then freshen up in the back, and then I'm back on the floor. But these Cuban girls, they like stay in a huddle together. They kind of like catcall the customers as soon as they walk in. They're like, baby. I've heard a lot from the customers about the Cubans, and how aggressive they are, how persistent they are, and then how they are, you know, they do that to you. And I've seen it. I've seen them go, in the back, and I'm like, Girl, please, like, don't do that. I want to be able to sell a VIP. I don't want to have to do that shit to sell a VIP. If you're green to the clubs, like, I will let you know, like, this is sex work and you are working directly alongside women that are being under this administration, are being deported and targeted, and you're like right there. You're right alongside it. Honestly, I swear to God, I'm waiting for my club to get raided right now. Like, that's why I don't smoke in the club. I don't do drugs in the club. Like, I don't touch nothing. Like, I don't have like sexual conversations. That's kind of my natural disposition. You will say like, ow, that hurt. And someone will be like, I know something that'll hurt. Like, you'll say anything in the club and someone will make it a sexual innuendo. And I always am like, because I just don't think that way. Like, I don't know. The horny conversations that obviously these men are like wanting to have. They want to talk about sex with me. They want to ask me about my sex life, and they want to hear that I'm dissatisfied, and then they want to like throw in, well, I could, if you were with me. I didn't realize, like, it's giving brothel. I thought we was just dancing. I thought we was just dancers dancing. It's giving selling. And yeah, you gotta, and it's giving slow as well. I know people say like the clubs are slow. What they mean by that is, or how I'm feeling, what was it, Saturday or one of these days this week, there was 2 customers, 2, count them, 1, 2. And how many dancers? I'll say 6. So with those numbers alone, how many girls are working and making nothing today? Or making pretty much nothing today? And what if, count them, 1, 2 customers are in the building, and what if one of those customers says, I don't do dances? Now you have 1. This is very real. The club, I don't know, the money's not in the clubs anymore. I live in a very populated, dense city. Like, there is not a lack of people. It's not like I'm rural. Girl, I ain't rural. I'm central, okay? I have my number 1 club. I have my number 2 club. The club I'm at now, I would say is like 4. It's not like bottom of the list. It's not like, ooh, girl, we need to get running out of here. It's a decent club. These customers are literally not used to having an English conversation. And it's not just where I live. This is everywhere. I have heard that this is everywhere. Sex work is going on in these clubs. And these clubs, day shift for sure, are slow. Nobody's coming in. And you're waiting until like 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock. I work day shifts, so 11 to 7. I usually leave at 6 though. I just want to really make sure I'm like saying everything that I need to say. I didn't think that this much like and like fucking in the back was happening, but it very much is happening, and it's not just the hole in the wall clubs, it's the clubs. I didn't know that strip clubs were being treated as actual brothels, but they are. I didn't know that the money was actually this bad. I feel like a Chili's waitress. Like, I feel like I'm making similar tips to a bitch that works at Chili's, and that is not fun when you are getting touched inappropriately, when you are getting harassed. Even outside of the club, I give these men my Instagram, and the way that my messages are just me being fucking hounded and harassed. And then I'm like, I guess I still have to be nice because I need this man to come in and like make sure I make money the day that he comes in. So it's hard to like hold these boundaries with these customers. They exhaust me when they want to text me. It's just very fucking annoying to me to be having to dance around being asked out by a 60-year-old man and him acting confused why I'm not giving him any attention. And it's like, are you giving me money? Then I don't need to give you my attention, and you need to fucking comprehend what this is. Like, the amount of grown men that are the age of my father that genuinely think I'm as into them as they are into me, and then they get emotionally butthurt that I'm not texting them, and they're like, I thought we had a connection. I thought I was that guy. You are not that guy. You were a guy in my workplace for one day. Okay, homie, you need to chill the fuck out. I know you went home thinking about me, baby. I did not go home thinking about you. You need to, like, not be confused about that, because I don't know what the fuck is making you confused about a stripper not texting you. And that's the thing, too, is, like, you do need regulars, and you do need to be able to text them when it's a slow day to come in and give you some money. But I cannot do it with these fucking men. I don't want to have to text them because I hate having to say no or dodge questions of, like, can I take you out? I want to go here with you. I can do this with you. When can I see you? Anyway. Not like the club is annoying me or anything. The money's not where I need it to be. I feel like that's on me, but I also feel like that's a club thing. It's a day shift thing. It's my manager's not doing anything to pull customers in. Like, my manager wanted me to start a Tinder page, and I'm like, I don't think I have to do that, and I don't think I ever will want to do that. You guys know how much I have wanted this job. I have wanted to be a stripper. I've been preaching it since the beginning of this channel, and now I am baby strippered. So I just have a birthday outfit that I want. I don't know what to do for my birthday. I really wanted to go out with friends, but I just don't think that's going to be doable. Then I thought maybe I could stay at an Airbnb and just, like, have time to myself and just, I don't know, bring in the new year of my life with, like, peace and clarity. But I don't know if I'll be able to afford the kind of Airbnb that I want to stay in for how long I want to stay in it. So then that just brings me down to just enjoying my cute little birthday outfit and working a shift at the club and hoping that people tip me because it's my birthday or, like, treat me because it's my birthday. Other than that, I really don't know what I'm doing for celebrating. But that's okay, because I think this birthday is not the big one to celebrate. My next birthday is definitely the big one to celebrate. So that's what it is. I'll try and get back to just posting and not being so afraid to just, like, yap and film and post it and whatever. Like, people just want shit to watch. It doesn't even need to be that serious. So thank you guys. I will see you, I don't know, whenever. And I'll be working today. And yeah, just know that I am not making more than $200 a shift. And that is bad. I hate it.